Okay, I'm going to show you how to make the red onions that you get when you have your poppadoms. Here we've got 1.5 teaspoons of coriander, really finely chopped. A tablespoon and a half of tomato ketchup. Yes, you heard it right, tomato ketchup. Half a teaspoon of normal chili powder, not extra hot or anything like that. 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon and a half of mint sauce. The not mint jelly, you know, like the mint sauce that you have when you have lamb chops and stuff like that. I know you all know how to chop an onion, but they really do want to be cut fine. Now, having shown this little technique, cut it on an angle. So you can cut it really small. And then you can really take small thin slices off here. When you get down to the end, lay it flat, just cut that little bit off and then turn it back on itself, and you can get your last little bit. And that that end bit there is the root end, so that can be discarded. This onion is, as you can see, it's tennis ball size, just under tennis ball size actually, but not to worries. It doesn't matter if you get an odd little chunk in there, because somebody's going to be looking at a big chunk of onion. Simple as that, really. As you can see, it goes down into very small bits. And all we want is a mixing bowl. Doesn't matter what order this goes in. And salt, chili powder. So like my new little tubs. Coriander. Real bargain these. I think it was £6 for £1 at the pound shop. And tomato sauce. If depends where you live, some takeaways you get this and it's glowing red, really glowing red. If you want to make them glowing red, then all you need to do is add 1/8 of a teaspoon of red food colouring, the powder. Once these have been in the fridge for an hour, they'll be glowing red. But if you're watching this, obviously you're making them at home. You don't need to eat food colouring if you don't, if you don't have to eat it. Nothing wrong with it, but if you don't have to eat it, why? It's not adding a flavour. But I suppose if you're having guests around and you want to impress, then you, by all means, add that bit of food colouring and they will go glowingly red. That's it. It's all mixed up. Now, I like to add some Mr. Naga hot pepper pickle. Now, to this I would only add 1/4 of a teaspoon to it, because it can be very overpowering. It's not, I mean, yes, it does pack a nice chili heat punch, but it's a distinct flavour, and if you put too much in, then it'll spoil it. It will spoil it, because I have tried it and it did spoil it. So just 1/4 of a teaspoon into that. So that's it now. Just make some popadoms up, buy popadoms, whatever, but that's how they make it. This is lovely with other meals as well. Like, especially if you order a kebab or if you're making kebabs at home, this sits really well with that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.